Hello, everybody. Welcome to Starry Tarot. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Hi, Divine Lovely. Welcome. Hi, Empress. How are you doing, love? Hi, D. Roy Sama. Hi, Kristen girl. How you doing, girl? How are you? Hi, Andrea. How are you doing, love? Hello, everybody. Hello. I hope you're all doing wonderfully today. Just the bell ringing, some happiness, some clarity, some joy. Ooh, my candle went out and I need to burn another one. Well, hello, welcome, Honku. So I don't know if you've been to this channel before, but the way that this channel works is, yes, I absolutely do answer questions. All my donation information can be found right there in the chat and in the body of the video. And when we are not doing, because donations always take priority, if we are not doing donations, then sometimes, very oftentimes, we will play a game for the chance to win a free mini reading, which is 5 cards, 1 question, worth $5.55. Hi, Jessica. How are you doing, love? How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you. It's been interesting couple of weeks, interesting few weeks. But energies are good. Energies are definitely good. Hi, Ishika. Welcome to the Chan. And if you are here, please be a buddy and be sure to click the like button. It really helps girl out. Really does. So today we are using the Tarot del Fuego deck. I don't know. You guys may have only seen this deck on my channel. I don't know if anyone else has seen this deck anywhere else. Let me know if you have. You're really good. Looking forward to the season and the new year. Yes, absolutely. I am too. I'm normally not one to look forward to the holiday season. I get really stressed out about presents and all that stuff, and then I get wrapped in materialistic stuff, and I don't like being in that headspace. Like the whole Cyber Monday thing, Black Friday thing, Pink Tuesday thing, whatever you want to call it. It's all a lot for me, and like I'm just like, oh, it's so materialistic, but I get it. We all want to get nice stuff for our family and get good deals, but it's also really like, I don't know, the older I get, the more it bothers me. But the nice thing about this year is that my brother is coming home from Istanbul. Yeah, so he'll be here. My bro will be here. I haven't seen my bro in years, like 4 years, I want to say. He hasn't been back to America in like 4 years. And he's homesick. He's ready. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I believe his girlfriend's gonna be able to make it, but she's probably gonna be coming too. So it's gonna be really nice. Probably gonna be turning this room that I'm in right now actually into it really needs to be turned into a guest room. We always want to have guests over, but like I'm plunked here. We've got the laundry. I mean, we're gonna keep the laundry up here, but I definitely want to put a bed here. You can hear the ocean from the window, so I definitely want them to come stay with me. Like it's exciting. It is exciting, Kristen. And yes, it is a full moon, Divine Lovely. I was gonna say the energies have been interesting, and I did want to get into something. I was like, what was there that I wanted to talk about? And we'll just call the beginning of the live streams Community Corner from now. Well, I was like, what did I want to talk about during Community Corner today? I was like, that's what it is. It's a full moon. Oh, it's in Gemini. Okay. Hi, Ashika. Are we going to have any game rounds? We always play at least one game, Ashika. Thank you for your interest. Yeah, no, it's a full moon. I didn't know it was in Gemini. Oh, they have been? Phew. Wait, what happened? I just don't like. Now I'm lost. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing family. I am really looking forward to seeing family and just spending time. The energies, yeah, the energies have been wonky McDougalstein for sure. Um, and we're all ladies in here, right? Even if we're not all ladies in here, I don't care. It happens. The past, and I'm gonna tell you, you know what happens to us every month, right? Past 4 months, my period has dropped on the day of the full moon. I'm not even joking. And it almost happened at a very inopportune time today. Oh my god, but isn't that crazy? It's not crazy. I think I'm just really in tune with nature. No, it's something that I've been trying to manifest since I was a teenager, to be in tune with the moon. Um it's I don't think it's something I've done, like anything on purpose at all. Hi Nova K, am I taking any free readings today? Yeah, we'll be playing a game. Okay, so I'm talking right now. I'm not trying to like I'm just in the middle of talking right now. I just said we were gonna play a game. We always, if it says free live tarot, we're gonna play at least one free game at the very least. There might be more. There may be more, Nova. There may be more. Who else was interested? Ishika. There might be some more games. But when you keep on asking and I'm trying to talk, like maybe I'm a little extra sensitive because of the moon today. Who knows? But kind of hurts my feelings a little bit, but you're welcome to stay. I'd love you to play, but we have a lot more going on here than just playing games. Like I also have like things I like to talk about, things that are going on in the universe, things that we can all relate to, and just talk about as a community. And I've had this channel for 3 years now, and we've developed a really I'm so grateful for the beautiful community that we have cultivated here, and the new people that keep on that are joining, that have just this I really believe in that whole your vibe attracts your tribe type thing. Like I really believe that the vibes attract a good tribe. So the only placement I have in Gemini is my Chiron, your deep-seated wounds. Interesting. I've got Gemini all over the place in my chart. Kristen, I've got to do that. I don't have time to do it tonight, but I got to do it one of these days when I've got some free time. I need to do my birth chart again. All I'm remembering are the majority of what I'm remembering right now are the three, my what do they call it? The three big guys, or the three, your big three. And I remember seeing just a ton of Gemini in my chart. You'd think I'd have a better idea, but it was so long ago. I need to check it out again. But I just remember being like, oh, Gemini moon makes sense. Libra rising, totally. Now I get it. And furthermore, I also didn't used to believe in, and this is not me being like, I don't like certain, ways of thinking or cultures or anything. Absolutely not. You should see all the East Asian stuff I've got around here. But for a long time, I did not believe in East Asian astrology. Like the years, I always thought I was the year of the tiger, and I was like, it does not resonate for me. And that's how I don't want to say selfish, I don't want to say narcissistic, but like me, I guess, me oriented I was, because I did not believe in Chinese astrology because it didn't resonate with me. Then I found out that I'm not a tiger, I'm actually an ox, because I was born in January, and the new year that in 86 started, like, I want to say February 8th. And reading the ox description, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm totally, totally the ox. It totally resonated. And now I not only believe deeply in Eastern astrology, and there's also like different, like Indian astrology, all sorts of astrology, but I mean the East Asian astrology. Not only do I deeply believe in it, but y'all need to check out primalastrology.com. I don't know who invented it. I don't know. They're kind of low-key anonymous, but this website's been up for years, and it combines your Western sign with your Eastern sign and gives you your spirit animal. and the descriptions are insane. My spirit animal is the Aquarius, obviously an Aquarius, born in the year of the ox. My spirit animal is a walrus. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, no, I'm not a walrus. Ew. Oh, yeah, I'm a walrus. I am such a walrus in so many ways. Maybe I just didn't know the behavior of wild walruses. They crazy, but only when provoked. They're chill. They're really, really chill. But when they like need to stand their ground, they're totally unafraid to. Primal astrology. Y'all should check it out. I don't know how I found it, but everyone I've introduced it to, they're just like, this is crazy. And this guy needs to publish a book. The website has become much more full of ads, I will say, in the past 5 or so years. So I guess that's how he's making his money now. Good for him, get your bag. Ain't no shame in that. But I think, I don't know, I really hope he's I hope he's, or, working on a book if he isn't already, or planning on doing one, because I know I would definitely read it. And I mean, I'm always talking about, I don't talk about it all the time because like I said, a lot of people haven't heard of it, but when I do tell people what their animals are, it's always the same thing. It's usually like, no way, I'm not that. But then you read the description of like basically what this animal's primal nature is, what they're like in the wild, and how that relates to humans. And it's just like, oh damn, that is me. Like, at least the people I've met. It's funny, I knew someone, a Gemini, and they were one of those Geminis. Not every Gemini is as loquacious or talkative as every other Gemini, but some are really, really, really talk. I've met some where I can't get a word in edgewise. They're just like talking to themselves. I had one girlfriend when I was younger. We went to college together, and we would drive to class together, and it would just be like her time, just like blah 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 blah. And with this guy, they may have actually had the same animal. His animal was the parrot, and he was just, oh yeah, he was just like, yeah, no, I'm a parrot for sure, for sure. I think I've met another parrot too. That's the other thing. I've met other, like I knew Steven was a coyote because I know the ox. Most of the oh no, I knew why I knew he was a coyote because I knew Lana Del Rey was a coyote, and I knew Lana Del Rey is a Gemini born in 1985, so I was like, I think you're a coyote. Wasn't anything really deep or anything. Yeah, y'all gotta visit the site. And lastly of Community Corner here, I don't know how many of you guys collect crystals and gemstones and whatnot, but tonight is the night. Tonight is the night to put them out. Put them out in the moon before you go to sleep. You don't need to watch them. You can put them on the kitchen counter. Find a place in your house that's a good spot for sunlight and set them out. Set them out, everyone. All right, so I think that's everything I need to get off my chest of the Gemini moon. See, Gemini moons need to talk. We need to talk sometimes. We need to get off our chest. Hey, Lorraine, how are you, my lovely friend? I'm doing great, thank you. Trying, just staying busy as always. Working. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Isn't it funny? Have you guys noticed that my name is now a soda? The soda happened after my name, by the way. I started this channel about, I want to say 2 years prior to me starting to see Starry soda. I remember the first time I saw it, I was just like, I am not a soda. Please don't tell me I'm the new 7-Up, because that is basically what Starry is, just to be replacing 7-Up. So let's get ready. And I'm doing great. I am doing great, Amy. Thank you for asking. So let me, I know I'm famous, right? Update. So Jordan did at least respond to me last night. I believe he said he's sorry for not messaging much and that he's been talking with his counselor to see a psychologist. Talking with his counselor to see a psychologist. Okay, I guess that, yeah, that, I mean, he doesn't have to go to a counselor to see a psychologist. It doesn't, but I get it. He's making the right. I'm just hoping he's not BSing. Because you do not need to see a counselor in order to see a psychologist. You go directly to a psychologist. There's no referral needed for a psychologist. There's no referral needed for a psychiatrist even. But maybe that's what's going. Maybe it's different in different states. Maybe it's different for different people. But let's continue reading here. And that he hasn't been doing good for the past few weeks. Yeah, that's clear. So I'm glad that Jordan has at least said something. He's still taking long to respond because, of course, but at least he's updating me. Yeah, I hope he's well. I hope he's well. But at the same time, while you are concerned about him, I hope that you're just as concerned about your well-being and self-love and self-care. You got to think about yourself too, because it can be really hard to just be thinking about someone's well-being all the time. I kind of do it for a living with being a professional empath, and sometimes you've got to learn how to disconnect a little bit, especially when it's someone very, very close to you. Yeah. And it would be helpful. It would be advantageous. Oh my goodness, just saw that my spirit animal is an iguana. Reading the description of it, very true what it says about myself. And Kristen, you're a vulture. See, people don't, and I bet you didn't like that. My brother's a rattlesnake. And I'm like, dude, my brother knows animals. Like, my brother wanted to be a little zoologist when he was a kid. And he knows, like, every genus and species and everything about any animal. And it's just, like, that's all he would, like, absorb, like, a sponge when he was a kid. Anyway, so he was just like, I was like, well, think of a rattlesnake, Sam. Like, they're very noble creatures. They don't just bite anyone. They never bite. They never ever hurt anyone unprovoked. You gotta really provoke a rattlesnake to get them to do something. They're noble. They more or less keep to themselves, but they're good to their own. So vulture, it says I'm loving and compassionate. Vulture, that's the thing, girl, is that we think of vulture and we think, oh, someone who's a detrivore. You're a cricket. Your mind never turns off. What's your sign again, Divine Lovely? Hey, Amy, yeah, check yours out. Go to primalastrology.com. This is fun. You're a whale and your daughter's an ostrich. I love that. You're a whale. I'm a walrus. My mom's a seal and my dad's a polar bear. And this is the craziest thing. Walruses have only one what's the word I'm looking for? Predator, and it's a polar bear. I was like, are you kidding me? My dad's a polar bear. He's not my predator. I love my dad. But the thing about walruses and snow and polar bears is the walruses they're big in packs. But I want to get into the vulture thing. So we think about, okay, right, like a detrivore, and ooh, isn't that bad? First of all, there's beauty in we need detrivores. Vultures actually, I love vultures. There's a huge movement in South Africa to save vultures because they're literally the recycling bin of the universe. They eat anything. They're the only animal immune to the Ebola virus. They're immune to, I think they're immune to most viruses. They eat just anything and everything that nobody wants. So they're really wonderful for the world, and they're actually really, really, that I was watching a video on this conservation team for them, and they're really loving and really, really sweet birds, and very smart, and they hop around real cute. Wait, you're talking about the vulture? I don't know if I've ever seen a vulture hop around real. I think I have. Yeah, they do. They do hop around cute. You know what? I think vultures get a bad name. They do hop around cute. Here's the sad thing. You know why they're under conservation? Because their beaks and their brains are used as not just I'm like looking at all my magic stuff here, not just for magic, like voodoo. I don't even think it's voodoo that's practiced. It's some other type of magic. I don't know what it's called. In South Africa, they use it. I think their beak. They kill them and just use their beak for like a lot of rituals. Some of the rituals are just to predict whether that like someone's won the lottery, and then some people get high off their brains. I'm not even joking you. They swear there's this drug people are addicted to, and so gross. It's mostly like they put like gasoline in it and all this other crap. But there's also vulture in it, and so these beautiful animals are being killed for, you know, really sad reasons. But you know, people just need to be educated more. But it's also a cultural thing, so it's really it's tough. It's a tough situation. You're a porcupine. Okay, okay. Interesting. Porcupines are also very cute and very fair. Porcupines, I would love a pet porcupine. They're really cute. I mean, so long as you don't brush the wrong way, you're all good with a porcupine. Charles, you should find out what your prime astrology, your spirit animal. You should find out what your spirit animal is. And your birthday's October 19th. So you're a Libra. Did I see your comment? There's been a lot of comments. I'm sorry, Lorraine, I might have missed it. I'm so excited. Woo woo. I got the government job. They called me today and we want to bring you on and said we want to bring you on and start you December 11th. Lorraine, congratulations. I am so freaking happy for you. Congratulations. Oh my God, Lorraine, everybody say congratulations. Oh, no one. Y'all can say what you want, but I think everyone should congratulate Miss Lorraine on this. Congratulations. That is so wonderful. I think this is going to be great for you. And what better time to start than now? Yeah, the new year hasn't finally started, but it's coming up. I see this new year bringing wonderful things to you. I really do. You are so welcome, Lorraine. You are so very welcome as always. Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations. Like that's really great. I told you you'd get it. I told you you'd pass the clearance. You're a good girl. Yeah, of course you passed the clearance. I knew they'd want you. You're a tarantula. Tarantulas, they're also not mean, and a lot of people fear them. We fear animals way more. I think really fear bears. Okay, there's certain animals that you should definitely fear, and a lot of animals who we think we shouldn't fear, but we really should, like mama deers and stuff. But anyway, tarantulas are so chill. I've had goth friends with pet tarantulas. Did I touch them? No. I don't think they're very cute. They do creep me out. They're furry and they've got many eyes. It's a little creepy, but they're creatures. They're God's creatures too. I'm not mean to them. Up in Mount Diablo, they have a tarantula every year seasonally. There's a bunch of tarantulas that live up there. I grew up. It's in the East Bay. It's a beautiful mountainous range where the Miwok Native American tribe lived and thrived until they were. Well, I was told in fourth grade that they left happily, but I don't believe that. Anyway, up in this beautiful mountain, there is a seasonal tarantula breeding time, and like you'll just see the road completely full. I'd love to go up there and actually take photos. You'll just see, and they tell you to be careful because they're about to, it's mating season. Then you just see them like crawling, just crossing the street in droves. I know, it freaks a lot of people out, but it's definitely a sight to behold. Can you imagine? Especially if you pull, like, I wouldn't get out of my car. What I would do is I would get a drone and do it because I'd want to see the I'd want to see it from a bird's eye view. I used to fear snakes until I held my friend's boa. Yeah, I don't fear snakes. I actually really like snakes, and I saw two really beautiful ones this summer up in Calistoga. The first time I almost stepped on it because I'm ADD. I was on a walk with my friend, and I'm like, I have a video because I was taking a video for some reason, and then you hear me, I'm like, whoa, holy crap, and it just like went up, but I almost stepped on it. Second time, we saw a different snake just in the middle of the road, and I got out of the car, and I wanted to see it. I got about 7 feet away from it, and I just looked at it, and I didn't take any picture. I did take some pictures, and it was pitch black. But my friend who I was with was just like, "Get in the car, please. It's gonna jump at you." It's not. It was not. I know. See, I learned so much from my brother about animals. Like, if you stay a decent distance away from an animal and you don't make a noise and you're peaceful, they're not gonna harass you. Off subject, but when you were in Paris, did you go to the tunnel where the princess died? Many times. I've driven through the tunnel. Scary, obviously. And there's a memorial where, and where she passed. And, I was there this summer because it was the memorial of her death. I think it was like the 25th anniversary, right? It was in August, I believe. And I was there, or July, or it was right before the anniversary, and there was this group of Indian American tourists, and this loud ass lady, I know they're Indian American because I know accents, and this loud ass lady who's leading the group is just like, "Don't take pictures, anybody. Don't take pictures. That's absolutely disrespectful. This was the place where she died, and it is totally disrespectful to take pictures of this area." And it's like all people do is it's like, that's not her burial site. It's where people can go to leave flowers, to take a picture of the memorial. It's right. It's a beautiful area. It's right by the Seine. That was your next question. See, okay, I didn't think it was remotely. I even asked the person I was with. I was just like, is this considered to be rude, disrespectful? Like, no. I mean, it just depends. I mean, I was at Jim Morrison's grave. You know, I like to go to grave sites, and I was taking pictures of it. And someone asked me, this German tourist was like, "How do you feel about taking photos?" And he hadn't seen me take the photo. But he said, "How do you feel about people taking photos of like stuff?" And he was like older, like in his 60s. Huge fan of Jim Morrison. I was like, well, I would like to think that those who have passed on would like us to be taking photos of the, not necessarily their last resting place. I would like to think that they know that we still have a lot of love and support for them, and that energy goes out into the universe, and that they feel that. And something tells me Jim Morrison probably feels that. And the guy didn't quite know what to say, because you could tell he clearly was not going to take a picture. He came here from Germany. This was like his trek to like see Jim Morrison's grave, and he wasn't going to take a picture. I was just like, yeah, well, I do. I always take a picture of Jimbo. I call him Jimbo. Yeah, Jim Morrison's grave is usually really packed. It's usually pretty easy to find because he gets so many visitors every day. People leaving poetry, beautiful photographs, artwork, and then it washes away again. It's kind of sad if you think about it that way, but I've taken pictures of graves, and I would like to believe that the spirits totally were grateful that I was there. I don't think half the spirits are even there when you go there. I know that because I wouldn't want to hang out at a grave if I was a spirit, but they do appreciate the love from what I gather. And I'm not saying I know more than this gentleman I was talking to, but from what I've gathered, that's what I've kind of picked up. Regicide? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Some can be cute. We're talking about, start off talking about, yeah, I noticed that you're an arachnophobic. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to give you a nightmare. I'm so sorry. I know, that was probably a terrifying mental image. It's just nature. It's just nature, everybody. I don't mean to be the BBC Nature Channel here, but it's quite fascinating. It really is. Regicide is a person who kills or takes part in killing a king. Oh yeah. Well, or any member of the monarchy. Is that what you're saying? I mean, I'm not going to get political here or conspiratorial, but the woman was murdered. Plain and simple. No matter what way you want to look at it, if you want to look at it in an super intentional way and it was all totally planned, or if you just want to look at it the way that she lived her life her last few years, not just the last few years, but the way that especially the last few years, the way that the paparazzi chased her. It's bound to happen. And by the way, the streets of Paris are really, really scary when you're driving them. It's fun. Everyone's got nice cars, and I've only driven once, not in a cab. It was in a friend's car. And nobody puts on seatbelts. That's an American thing, you know. That was implemented, I believe, by, I want to say, Ron Nader in the 70s. Someone had some big thing in the 70s in the US, and that's when it became, like, mandatory to wear your seatbelt. It's not like that in the rest of the world. Yeah, they couldn't stand her. They really couldn't. But anyway, no one wears, that's the other thing, people, and even in England, people don't really wear, maybe they do more now, but I have a feeling, I mean, I don't think she was wearing a seatbelt, right? I don't think that the gentry do in really fancy cars because they believe that they're being taken care of. I think even still, like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to make any wide assumptions here, but yeah, you know, something happened. She was dating, yeah, she was dating, you know, he was Muslim, and he was of a very, very high family. He was royalty, and I don't think the families liked it. I don't have any clear ideas about what happened. I just know that the woman was murdered. She wasn't, none of them were except for the bodyguard. Yeah. Which blows my mind because you'd think once things would have started to get scary and they realized that she would have at least just popped one on, like popped it on for a moment, but she may not have even known where it was or how to use it. That's how, like, people just do not use them. I remember getting into my friend's car in Paris. I was like, "Where's the seatbelt?" He was like, "The seat, what?" I'm like, I'm not, like, I already don't want to get in this car. Where's the seatbelt? Like, I was the only one wearing a seatbelt. The guy was driving like a maniac trying to, like, show off for us. Luckily, it was a very short ride. But people don't wear seatbelts. It's not, I was thinking about this the other day. People, like, don't value seatbelts. I don't know if they don't value their lives, or it's not that they don't value their lives, just different cultural things. You know, different cultural expectations and whatnot. Some of the streets are super, super narrow, absolutely. Not all of them. There's huge grand boulevards, like the Boulevard Saint-Germain is massive, and there's all these big circles to go around and everything. Huge, huge streets, like where the L'Arc de Triomphe is. Um, yeah, it's massive. But then as you get, you know, a little more into the city, very narrow street, extremely narrow streets, and cobblestoned, all cobblestoned. And they all have water treatment. They all just flow water from the side and wash away everything every single night. It's such a wonderful system. It just washes away all the dog crap and whatever crap and all the garbage. They just, like, kind of clean everything every night with the water. It's wonderful. So yeah, the streets are really narrow. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, and it's the best place in the world, and I want to live there so bad. I was talking about that today. I want to move there, but I don't. That's a dream. My dream. I'm not. I have a dream as to what I want to do there. I have a dream. I do. I have a dream. I just don't know if people would dig it. I think they would. Amy, do I have love oracle cards? Hell, yeah, I do. You know, I've got the hidden messages. I love Radiohead, Charles. I'm a huge Radiohead fan. I kind of stopped listening after In Rainbows, which I guess, like, was when I was in college. I've never seen them live, but I love them so deeply. Okay, so we've got gonna be honest, actually, Amy. The most romantic oracle that I'm seeing here is the one that I've used with you, the hidden messages one. That's your favorite song? Have you ever heard this? Oh my God, there's so many. You've heard the song No Surprises? That's probably my favorite that's my favorite single that they ever did, No Surprises. Such a beautiful, the beginning guitar part of that song and the end of that, the whole song from start to finish, I think is just a perfect masterpiece. It's the most one of the most beautiful songs ever, ever, ever. I love that song. Right, Amy? I remember the first time I heard it, I think I would, yeah, right. I think I saw it on MTV, and you know the music video, he's like he's in like a tub, of, like a fish tank, and it's filling with water, and you just see his face, and he's just singing. The song is so good. I remember just thinking, whoa, this band is so good. This band's really, really good. Diction makes you look pretty ugly. Dirty future piggy. They have so many good songs. Oh my God. Now I want to like rock out to Radiohead. Okay, so here's what we got. Here's what we got. Have you heard the song Spinning Plates? I'm a really big Kid A. I'm not a huge fan of Pablo Honey at all. I'm very much Kid A and oh my God, Amnesiac. Those are my two favorites. That's definitely more my style of Radiohead. Knives Out, such a good song, such a good drum beat. Spinning Plates was recorded backwards. They sang the melody, recorded it, listened to how it sounded backwards, learned how to sing that backwards melody, recorded that, and that's the song. Isn't that crazy? That's why it sounds so weird. But it sounds like it's all backwardsy, but it's an actual like melody. Anyway, I think that's just so there. I wish I had an ounce of that genius. So what I've got, Amy, if you're interested, I've got Wisdom of the Oracle, the Arcana of Astrology. I've got a lot of mermaid-based stuff. I've got sea melodies, myths and mermaids, Oracle of the Mermaid, Sacred Geometry, the Hidden Truth Oracle, Angel Answers, and the Cosmic Dancer, which I think you've seen and maybe participated in. All of these, I'm not quite sure. Me, when it comes to music, I actually love my vintage type songs like 50s and 40s blues and jazz. You like mermaid stuff? You want to get some mermaid oracles? Got, yeah, missing mermaids. They're beautiful cards. They're really, really nice. Super nice cards. I've had them for a little while now, and I love them very much. Did you want to make a donation, Amy? Is that what you're talking about? You want to make a donation, or should we get on into a game while there's still, I guess, some people in the room? What is the name of that Radiohead song I'm thinking of? Oh, yeah, it's Paranoid Android, right? Why was I... Oh, Charles, that's so funny. I was mixing up the song Paranoid Android with, the only one of the few Radiohead songs I don't like. I don't like the song Creep. It got them hella famous, but I'm not into it. If I wanted just a cute little one card, how much should I donate? Just a cute little one card. You could donate. How about let's do an angel number here. We'll do $2.22. How about that? I really don't. Isn't that funny? Yeah, I really don't like that song. Creep. It's like, I feel like it's something that an ex-boyfriend of mine would try to sing to me. I don't know. Paranoid Android is a song you cry to. Yeah, well, the ending is really, like, moving. the beginning's really fun and like kind of and like bouncy and has that cool kind of vibe. But the ending is like really mournful. So many people have covered it. Who else covered it? Didn't The Weeknd cover it? I feel like some R&B singer recently covered it. And I don't like the song. I'm just like I'll check it out though. I'm not a huge Michelle Branch fan, but we'll give it a go and see what she sounds like. See what she's sounding like. Yeah, God, Radiohead. That I always like to revisit Radiohead for sure. It's a lot to listen to like all the time, you know. So, oh, here's something else I didn't mention in Community Corner. Which one do I feel more compelled? And I don't know if I want to mention it, but I don't see why I shouldn't. So, I was thinking, so back in the day, I'm gonna choose this one. So back in the day, oh my God, thank God my camera was off. I just totally did something embarrassing. Back in the day, if I want to repeat myself again, hey Gerald Petty, how are you doing, my friend? You never got back to me about the private reading. Did you want to go ahead and do that tonight? So when I was still listening to you, Gerald, but I was just saying, when I was younger, I used to work at a publishing company, and for our Christmas party one year, there was a tarot reader, and people were like, dude, she must have made a freaking grip. The line to get a reading from her, which was free, I think she had definitely had a donations jar. I don't know how much my publishing company that I was working for paid her for the event. But I remember, like, because I was an intern, my supervisor was just like, yeah, so, and she kind of knew I was into that stuff. She was just like, yeah, Sophie, there's gonna be a tarot reader there. I'm like, really? I didn't get a reading. Like I said, line was way too long, out the door. And I fear it might be a little too late for me to advertise. What do you guys think? Should I just go for it? I was thinking like Craigslist, like, hey, looking for some entertainment at your holiday party this year? Because people could have their holiday parties planned. Hope y'all agree with me. Maybe not. I was just thinking. Thank you so much, Amy, for your donation. And you're in need of a reading. You got it, Gerald. Um, but I was thinking, companies already have their holiday parties planned, and a lot of them happen. I don't do Facebook. I think Instagram's going to be hard to reach out to people. My Instagram is that's the other thing too, is my biggest presence is YouTube, and I don't even have business cards made yet. So really what I'd be advertising would be this channel. Hi, if you're watching, if you're a prospective person, I would be advertising this channel. And hopefully hopefully they would like me. I was just thinking of posting an ad on Craigslist, like saying, I was thinking that'd be cool idea to do for wedding guests. Girl, Jessica, that's someone very, very close and dear to me in my life has been telling me that for a couple of years now. There was a New York Times article about a tarot reader who does that almost exclusively now, and this woman is doing very well, very, very well. I just don't know how to advertise for that either. I gotta get creative. I gotta figure some stuff out. I think Craigslist I could definitely pull. Gotta figure some other stuff out. Other places where I could, like, if you're bored at work and you're the company party's organizer, where would you be looking? I don't know. That's what I gotta think of. All right. Yeah, it would. I can, and we all can believe in you. However, you have to also believe in yourself. I do gotta believe in myself. I do gotta believe in myself. I believe in myself. I'm just curious about other people. That's all. I'm curious if other people would be like, who is she? Do I really want? Do we? No, that's such negative talk. I'm hoping that people would be like, oh, wow, that's such a good idea. This chick seems cool. You know, maybe people wouldn't drink as much. But I also don't, it's make IG reels. Yeah, but I don't know if that would garner enough attention and enough time because I have like I only have like 100 followers on there. Like I'm trying to get a lot of people to see it in a kind of shorter amount of time, you know? But I mean, maybe I could get my IG to grow. Oh, you mean to like grow to promote myself. Yeah, yeah, post more on my IG for sure. Cause I don't really have anything on there. It doesn't look like I do anything, you know, but I do. Um, yes. Yes. I should do that. I don't really know what reels I should post. I guess just a card a day keeps people happy. Um, right? Wouldn't that be fun? I think it would be. People had a lot of fun, and I didn't even get a reading from her, so yeah, I could totally see people at like even like at the last minute being like, oh yeah, I'd hire her. So I might, you know, it might be really overwhelming because it's something I don't really read for people in person that often, and it would be a huge event. I'd have to talk to a lot of people, you know. I get nervous. I'm letting myself being held back, man. It's not good. Not good. Not good. I could set up a booth. I'm always afraid to try things all by myself. I don't know, maybe I'd bring a friend to, I don't know, be there and support me. I don't know. Tell myself all the ways it could go great. Yeah, I will. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that reminds me, I've got, one sec. Things. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I could like, you know, expand upon. I could expand upon, you know, my art modeling but I get afraid to talk to people and then I lose my confidence and I'm like, yeah, that's not like dead center. Yeah, she was definitely off to the side for sure. You can set up a booth and help her. It's a lot of energy in person. Yeah, protect yourself and you'll be okay. Yeah, I could ask a friend to help, you know, help me set up, be a little helper. And I'll hook them up. At least the first time. Kind of like a cute little comfy. And yeah. That's kind of how it was with her. Where am I'm located in the Bay Area, Gerald. So we have a huge. There are a lot of There's a lot of tarot readers here. So that's the other thing is there's a lot of competition. So I've definitely got to make myself look established beyond my YouTube, you know, because I feel very established here, no doubt. You're just here in the Midwest, Ohio. I went to Ohio this summer. I went to Westchester, Ohio for a wedding, and it was really nice. I'd never been before. Did you have a specific question that you wanted, Amy, with this oracle card? Or was it just whatever the message is? Because I chose the Myths and Mermaids Oracle of the Water deck. Regarding healing? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Amy a message regarding healing. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Amy with a message regarding healing. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Amy with a message regarding healing. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Amy with a message regarding healing. Thanks, messengers and spirit guides. Please provide Amy with a message regarding healing. Thanks, messengers and spirit guides. Please provide Amy with a message regarding healing. A certain slant of light. Means that illumination is coming. Darkness and confusion are commonplace in this world, but do not worry, illumination is coming in the form of a new way of viewing your environment or situation. Some call it divine insight, and others enlightenment. Either way, be prepared for a new perspective. A sudden shift in thinking will arise from the uncovering of unknown facts, opinions, or desires. These new points will help you understand where you are now and help you to answer some of the questions that have been gnawing at you for some time. Be prepared, though, the illumination may be subtle and easy to miss. Keep your eyes open and your spirit curious so that you do not miss out on the illumination you have been so long waiting for. You have a friend in Portland who might enjoy my art. He's an author. Oh, what do you mean? You mean my tarot readings, Gerald? Is he, what does he write about? Yeah, good things on the horizon, Amy, and that's a really good message. Oh, let me put this. I think the art is so pretty on these. Look how cute she is. I wonder if that's like a sign of to hang in there regarding my healing. Yeah, with illuminate, where there's darkness, there is always light. And you know what? It takes far less light to penetrate darkness. So I think it's absolutely a sign that you are going to be, that healing is on the horizon for you. Absolutely. Yes. You're so welcome, Amy. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Gerald Petty. Oh, do you also listen to Mitski? I've never heard of Mitski. I have never heard of Mitski. All right, Gerald, you are there. All right. So, Gerald, did you want to do... Oh, they're an indie band. Ooh, I'll have to check them out. I love indie rock. My favorite band is Beach House. Like, my favorite band, like, ever. They're my heart. I love them so much. I really recommended her song that I mentioned above. My Love All Mine. Ooh, I gotta check that out. Gerald, did you have a specific question that you wanted me to ask? Or what's going on with you, Gerald? How are you today? A love reading, like an extended love reading. You got it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming towards Gerald in love? Okay. The Hierophant, Justice, Nine of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed. What's your sign, Gerald? The Moon, Five of Wands reversed, King of Wands reversed, Ten of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed, the High Priestess, the Chariot reversed, the Hanged Man, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. Okay. Hey, Flawless, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. You are a Virgo. All right, my friend. Let's see what's going on here. Definitely a lot of chaos and confusion. Yeah, right as I say that, I'm looking at this Two of Swords. Imbalance. What is your romantic life like right now, Gerald? Are you single? Are you in a connection? There's something. There's energy here about being stuck with the Chariot reversed and having difficulty processing a lot of conflict. Are you divorced by any chance, Gerald? I'm seeing the Hierophant here. I'm seeing the Fool reverse and the Eight of Swords. What is not yet? Okay. But you're looking to end things and end the marriage. And that's what I'm seeing here. There's too many conflicts. Too many conflicts in the marriage. It's ran it. You feel, I don't know if you feel this way, but it's not moving forward. Things aren't moving forward, and it's difficult to, excuse me, it's difficult to continue with the connection and the relationship if things aren't moving forward, if things are stagnant, things are staying in one place, and things aren't changing. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought my internet was going weird. Justice with the King of Wands reversed and the Hangman. Yeah, you're not, there's something about a sense of current dissatisfaction here with the Nine of Cups reversed. Feeling trapped with this Eight of Swords. Feeling as though you have a lot of burdens that you would absolutely like to get rid of, eliminate from your life with this Ten of Wands reversed. But please correct me if I'm wrong. As much as you do feel trapped and like you need to leave, there's part of you that still is having trouble letting go with this Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the Moon, like wondering if things could change. And please correct me if I'm wrong. Because there's definitely a lot of confusion surrounding whether or not you feel that you should go this route or not. Oh, I never even noticed this art before. Okay, so where am I wrong? Please, that's what I was wondering. What's resonating here? What's not? What's are you feeling imprisoned? Are you feeling, because I'm seeing two things here. I'm seeing feeling bound, feeling there are feelings of difficulties of letting go. It's another energy. Oh, there's a third party involved. Oh, okay. So is that what this is, Gerald? This when I turn your cards, remember I said there's a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion. And when I say confusion, I'm really pointing at this Two of Swords. This is very indicative of confusion, confused energy. The Fool reverse is not being entirely sure whether you should go forward in a journey. It could be in a journey of divorce. It could be in a journey of being with this other person, is what I think you might be suggesting here. Is there a third? Is that the if that's is that the other energy, Gerald? Is it a third party? Because if it is, then it changes the meanings of some of the cards here. Like I feel like if there is a third party, that explains this Temperance reversed, having to make a choice between, oh, and the Two of Swords, having to make a choice between two. Definite uncertainty of the future here with the Moon, the High Priestess, And I mentioned difficulties, some kind of feeling of having a difficult time letting go or moving forward, and you said that that was another energy. Is that your, maybe your partner's having this difficulty moving forward? I can't go forward. That person isn't available, and I can't stop loving her. I'm leaving. She won't. I got you. I understand now. Okay. And that's also part of this temperance reversed, is it's not even a matter of choosing between two people. It's a matter of the one that you want, like you said, they're not available. That person is not available, and you can't stop loving her. I understand that, love. I'm so sorry, Gerald, that you're going through this. Has she cut off contact with you, this other person? We got this Justice, King of Wands reversed, and the Hanged Man. That's why I'm wondering if you guys are still talking. I do feel like yes and no. It's a soulmate connection, but she refuses to change. Gotcha. And that's kind of this dead end here, I feel, with this Chariot reversed. Your practicality, this High Priestess, the Hierophant. You're being very, very practical here, and you're seeing things for really how they are. Just I'm seeing that here with the Hangman. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt to say it or to acknowledge it or to accept it. But it looks like you do see it, and I feel like you haven't spoken for the last few days. I don't know if you want to speak to her again, but I feel like she is going to reach out again. I do. With this Justice card, she has something that there's the communication is not over here. Justice is also the sword, using one's voice. As much as I think she's going to reach out to you, Gerald, I'm just not sure if it's going to be possibly in the way that you would like it to go. I think it might be difficult. Yeah, and you're kind of not feeling like even really talking. I understand that you've made a decision here. Yeah, no, I understand that. I get that, and it may be a case of, well, I know you love her with all your heart, and that's what's so difficult. I understand that, love. Um, have you ever heard of cord cutting rituals by any chance, Gerald? Where you ritualistically unbind yourself from another person or thing or entity that's no longer serving you, no longer serving your highest purpose. It allows you to move on and let go. But it's definitely a choice to make. Not everyone's ready to do it. And I understand that. Hey Mel, hey girl. Yes, if you donate, you will be after Gerald. Absolutely. Absolutely. How are you doing, Mel? How's it going down under? Oh, that was terrible. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I apologize for the awful Australian accent. We won't do that again. We will not be doing that again. So Gerald, like I said, I don't know if you're ready to do if you choose to let men abuse you and think it's natural, she chose. I lost. Have a wonderful night. If you choose to let men abuse you and think it's natural, she chose. That's awful that's something that she chose. You have a wonderful night too, and I think that if you look into I think you should really look into codependent rituals, love. I think that they would really, really serve you in an incredible way right now. Okay, love. Thank you. Are you doing all right? That's good to hear. Yeah, it's just another Monday. But things are good. Today is a great day. Today is a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Mel, for your donation. Go ahead and pop you here into the queue. Wow, full moon. Wait, did you just check it out? The full moon? I actually have not seen it myself yet. Because I'm a little bit... I don't know if I'll see it out this window. Probably not, because I'm getting a very small... Oh, that's why people had telescopes out today at the beach. So why does everyone have telescopes out? James hasn't reached out in 3 days. What does he want from our relationship? What does he want from our connection? Okay. All right. It's been 3 days now. This is the... Okay. This is the guy that... Yeah, I stood outside for like 3 seconds. Wow. Is the energy really strong? So this is the guy who has a very, very strong crush on you, correct? And you like him plenty too, but what I was seeing was that he wanted to make sure he knew he could totally trust you. But now it's been 3 days and you're really wondering what's going on. If he wants anything from this connection. He did. I don't know how he feels anymore. It felt like he still really, really liked you when I read for you yesterday. That's what it felt like. But we'll see. We'll see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Jason want from his relationship with Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Jason want from his relationship with Mel? Well, girl, yesterday I was on for 6.5 hours, and I'm telling you, the stories were like all this. I don't want to say they were all the same, but very similar stories. Oh, it's James. I'm so sorry, honey bunny. It's been a long day. I'm sorry, babe. Okay, let's redo this. Restart. It's James. And what's his sign again? Scorpio. James the Scorpio. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, no, it was wild yesterday. People be going through it. Angels, messengers, and spirit, and people be acting weird in connections. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does James want from his connection with Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does James want from his connection with Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does James want from his connection with Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does James want from his connection with Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does James want from his connection with Mel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does James want from his connection with Mel? Ancestors and spirit guides, what does James want in this connection with Mel? Ancestors and spirit guides, what does James want in this connection with Mel? Ancestors and spirit guides, what does James want in this connection with Mel? Ancestors and spirit guides, what does James want from his connection with Mel? Hey Felicia, yeah girl, I was on for 6.5 hours last night and it was great. And you know what's funny? I feel like I manifested it because when I went on, I had so much freaking energy yesterday. I just went to the beach. My energy was high. It was good. And when I first went live, like the first like half hour I was on, I was like, yeah, I'm so ready to be on for like 5 hours tonight. I really hope that happens. And that hadn't happened in a while. Like it's been a pretty steady like 2 hours every session. And I'm ready to accept it. Come on, bring it on, bring it on, bring on the abundance. I need it. I need it. I need the work. Trust me. I need to improve my abilities. I need, as RuPaul says, you better work, and that's what I do. I had someone go through a whole reading telling me Brandon didn't want me. I was like, I'm sure you don't. I don't care who that is. Yeah. I don't know how, I only know one Brandon, and he's super duper gay, so I'm gonna guess that he doesn't want you to. I'm gonna guess she's right. All right, we got Two of Cups reversed. No, I'm not laughing. Death, Scorpio card, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Hierophant. Bloody hell. I hate to say this. Mel. I feel like he's swinging in the other direction now. I see this a lot, people. I'll literally do a reading for. I don't think I said this to you yesterday. You would need an energy drink. I'm shocked I didn't need one. I think he's done with me. I hate to tell you that, Mel, but he's super duper sensitive. This Queen of Pentacles reversed and Seven of Pentacles reversed. He may have been too much of a difficult guy for you to have really been with. But I just really clearly I don't like the Two of Cups reversed here. Get very, very strong Scorpio energy from him in that. I don't know how often they give extra chances. And I'm not speaking for every Scorpio by any means at all. But I do feel like, and I'm not saying anything was your fault, because I think that what you did was not anything unjust or unfair. You're a busy woman and you really, really like him, and there's no reason, you didn't do anything, and he should know that. He should just understand that. And that's what's, as an outside perspective, as a third party seeing this, that's what's frustrating me, is that he can't listen to your side of the story. Why is he unable to listen to that side of which is I don't know if you have kids. Even if you don't have kids, I get the vibe that you're a very busy lady. You've got a lot going on, and it was not easy for you to be able to see him. And vice versa, it wasn't for him either. And I think that also might be part of the issue here is the distance. I think is bothering. I don't know if it's bothering him, but I wonder if he's taking it more into account now. It might be, girl. I don't think that, is he done with me? I think I hate saying permanently, because people change with a snap of a finger. People have free will. So I don't want to say he's forever done with you, but his energies right now are pretty donezo. He really wants, I think he really wants something that he can't even expect. and it's not like the things that he expects are just like it's way too much. And there was another way that he could have gone about this. He could have really, truly listened to you and see how you improve. But I don't even see that. I don't even like that kind of language. Like mirror. You think that she should mirror him? It's usually the best. Like I said, it's usually the best medicine. Yeah, I'm gonna really, Mel. This isn't about me wanting to give you hope, because I don't want to give you false hope. I really don't, hon. I really don't want you waiting on someone who's not going to come towards you. I don't want you doing that. I don't ever want to see you to do that. Do I still sense that he has some feelings for you? Yes, I do. Do I sense that he's really, really upset though? Yeah, I do. Do I think that he could have improved the way he behaved? 100%. He absolutely should have. And yeah, I think, yeah, ask him in a message. Is this really done? Are you done with me or what? We haven't talked in 3 days because I can walk away. It's my life too. My time too. I really like you, but if you're not gonna, sorry for scratching my nose, but if you're not gonna come around the way I need you to, which is just, communication really, then, what's going on? I think you should message him. I think you should just ask and see. And I think that might sway him a bit. If anything, it'll definitely make a mark, I feel. And like I said, I feel like he's had enough. If he's really had enough, if that was really his, like, his tipping point, if that was really the end of the line for him, I can't imagine what it would be like dating him, honestly. Because I couldn't see him when he was really tired. But the key word there is couldn't. You weren't able to. So what are you supposed to do? Part of this may be, like I said, maybe he's looking at this distance and he's just like, it is very difficult for us to see each other. This might not be practical moving on forward. Because there is a level of practicality. He's being very practical about something here, and it may have something to do with the distance. You have messaged. Yeah, I figured you already have messaged him. Yeah, let's see what he says. Let's see what he says. Because I stand by what I say. I still think he has feelings for you. Like I said, I'm not trying to mislead you, and I don't even want to give you false hope. I don't think he's the right, perfect guy for you, Mel. I'm not getting your angel's blessings. They're not saying, yeah, rah, rah, go James, he's awesome. I'll hear that from your angels. If it's someone that they really approve of, they'll be like, oh yeah, this person's great. I'm not hearing that from them. I'm being really honest, I'm not hearing that. And a lot of people don't care either way. Some people don't care what their angels think about the people that they're dating. But I'll tell you, yours are not too impressed. They understand. It's like they understand the feelings, but he's difficult. He's a difficult one. Possibly more than you're aware of at this point. Let you know. Oh, you mean when you get an angel's blessing or not? I usually do. If I hear it, I'll be like, oh damn, like your guides really approve of this person. Um, this is divinely ordained. I love liqueur. It is so tasty. So tasty. What he says? Tell us what he says. Who's he? Oh, oh, we're talking to Mel. Oh, what he says back to her. I just think he's not. I thought he just wasn't responding. I thought that was the problem. He got. I thought that, if I'm remembering correctly, he got upset because they live like 2 hours away, and it's very difficult for them to see each other. And we just received a donation. Thank you so very much for your donation. Um, Please let me know what your username is in the chat for whoever made the donation. Thank you so much. I'll add you to the list. Yeah, they were taught. Yeah, she had to cancel 3 times. She had to. She had to cancel. It was like she's a busy lady and they live very far away. And he took it he's a sensitive Scorpio and he took it very, very seriously. And I'm starting to wonder, are his standards too high if he can't accept an apology and and have some understanding for someone who lives miles and miles and miles away from you? You know, that was kind of what I was seeing here. Thank you so much, Jojo. How you doing, Jojo? Hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you very, very much. Were you interested in a 15 card reading, or did you want multiple 5 card readings? Oh, wait. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I see. Okay, so you want an expanding reading? You got it. You got it. Sorry, I don't mean to be saying no, no, no. You got it, Jojo. You got your reading. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. I hope I haven't done. Did I pick my nose, you guys? My nose has been really itchy, and I didn't know my face was on camera this whole time. I hope I didn't pick my nose. I hope I didn't pick my butt. I hope I didn't pick my ear. I don't really do those things, but wouldn't that be awful? Or what if it would be awful if I thought I was muted and I burped or something? I thought that happened the other night. When my internet went down, oh my god, I drank too much La Croix, okay, and I thought I was still on. I was like, oh my god, I have to delete that video. I was so embarrassed. Lo and behold, there was no burp. I was just paranoid. 3 times in a row is a bit too much, so I understand. I guess, but maybe it's also a testament to the difficulty of how difficult it would be to make it work. You know, like you certainly didn't do anything on purpose, love. You really didn't. Jojo! I hope you're not saying yes to me saying yes, you picked your nose. I'm just kidding. Well, I hope not. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you, Jojo. What's going on here? Oh, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Okay. All right, I'll be right back while you post your question. Honey, I'll be right back. 1 sec, Jojo. Thank you. All right, and we are back. All right, Jojo. I just have been full of anxiety, stress, just feeling off with love, finance, and work, just everything. So just want a general reading. Okay, Jojo. Okay. I don't know why. Do I feel somewhat compelled to pull maybe some oracle cards for you, but let's do tarot. Let's figure out. I want to get some messages from your angels here. And Jojo, what's your sign? I'm gonna wait till Jojo's back. And I'm so sorry, I didn't even see. Thank you so much, Felicia, for your donation as well. I did not see your donation, love. Thank you. Let me add you to the list here. Thank you, Miss Felicia. Okay. I'm so sorry. One moment here. Jojo, are you there? Are you there, Jojo? Jojo, are you there, Jojo? Jojo, are you there? Jojo was here, and now I'm not sure if Jojo is here. I'm gonna give it another 3 minutes. I guess if Jojo is not here, we'll move on to Felicia. And wait for Jojo to come back. Jojo, are you there? I want to make sure you're there when I'm giving you your reading, love. Wow, in your life. Well, first of all, don't spam the chat with questions ever. That's like common courtesy. You don't do that, ma'am. Please don't do that. Wow, on your live stream page, you have mentioned free reading is going on, and here you want a donation. Never ever. Huh? This is a donation-based channel, my guy. This is my job. This is what feeds me. This is what puts on the, these lights that are on right now? So it pays for them. This roof over my head? Yeah. But I also offer free readings, and we're going to give one tonight. if you'd like to stick around. But if you want to dig on my live stream, then you can do that. But if you want to stick around, then you might win a free reading. But please don't say things like that. There's going to be a free reading, but donations always take priority. If someone pays, why would that not take priority? Wouldn't you want that to take priority? Wouldn't you want to be added to the list if you made a donation, my friend? Let's be real. It's called exchange of energy. Jojo, are you there, my love? God, this full moon tonight, I swear. I don't know if it's the full moon or what I mentioned earlier, but my patience is thin, man. Thank you, Mommy. Yes, donations always take priority. I make that very abundantly clear. If you'd like a reading, you can stick around. I don't know if you still want to, but I'd love you to stick around. But don't spam with your question. Every tarot channel, that's a no-no. That's rude in every tarot channel. Everyone knows that. I don't know any tarot readers that are chill with that I know. Maybe there are some. Maybe I don't know them. That's possible. That's true. That's possible. Maybe some people are chill with that, but I'm not. All right, I have not seen JoJo. I think JoJo needed to reboot. She did post her question. But I want her to be here because I feel the need to communicate with her with this reading. So we're gonna move on to Felicia. We're gonna wait for JoJo in the meantime while we're reading for Felicia. Felicia, I am going to howl at the moon tonight. I don't have too many neighbors. There's City Hall right next door, but no one's there. Some Hindi readers and others who clearly do it for entertainment only. There are some who do it just for entertainment only, and they allow spamming. That upsets me too. It's kind of just like, are you like trying to denigrate the craft and like the value of tarot? Like I don't mind, people doing it, for entertainment only either. That's great. But, there should be a certain decorum, that's all. Just being polite. Saying please always goes a real long way too. Saying please. I've gotten a lot of questions tonight with no please or thank you. I'm like, who raised you? Like, honestly. Miss Felicia, please go ahead. Actually, Felicia probably already posted her questions. They have degraded the craft, honestly. Part of me agrees with you, Charles, very strongly. I think that some of them are lovely people that have a lot of time on their hands and have a gift. And there's people out there that definitely need a free reading, and that's great. Do I ever see those channels last for a very long time? No, those usually don't last a very long time. It's usually a hobby, someone interests for a little while, and all the while, they're taking away other readings from other people, possibly. I've seen them, and it's frustrating. It's like if somebody just really, really liked knitting mittens and had hella time to do it all the time and decided to just give them out for free, which is actually really cool because they actually keep people's hands warm. But then people who actually need to make money selling mittens, it makes it a lot more difficult for them. You know what I mean? You even got to pay for, Taco Bell don't even give you, actually Taco Bell has free Taco Tuesday, I take that back. But McDonald's don't even give you any food for free, so I don't know. There's definitely a weird, it's a gift to get a free reading. It's a gift for me to give a free reading. It's not an expectation. It's not, it should never be just an expectation. It should always be a gift for both people. And I see that a lot too. Charles, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't want to say that either, but a lot of the ones that do it when there's no pay, I'm like, how come I'm never seeing any negativity with these people? How come it's always rainbows and sunshine? Are they really such good readers, or are they just like kind of enjoying the back and forth? Jojo, there you are, Jojo. You posted your question. I wanted to make sure you were here. Let's get right on into your reading. We also just received another donation from someone. Please let me know what your name is in the chat. Thank you very, very much. There is a drag race, and it's not the kind I like going on outside. It's very, very loud. Apologize for that. That was very irritating. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Jojo with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Jojo, what's your sign, love? That was you, Empress. Thank you, love. I will add you to the list. Felicia, you will be next. Thank you. Thank you so much, Charles. You are a friend and a buddy. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at night. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Jojo with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. I'll tell you what, you can't get a live reading for free. An in-person reading, I've never seen those. Have I? Oh wait, no, I saw one, but they wanted a donation still. What did you say, Kristen? I think Kristen said something. I wasn't going to do the OG read, but someone just posted his last name. Oh dear. They did? Oh. And thank you so much, Miss Kristen, for your donation, love. Let me go ahead and add you here. Unless Charles has still got it. Unless Charles has still got it. All right, Jojo, let's see what we have here. 3 of Pentacles reversed. 4 of Cups reversed. The Tower. 6 of Swords. 10 of Cups. The Moon. The Emperor reversed. Justice. 3 of Swords reversed. King of Wands reversed. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups reversed, 4 of Swords, the Devil reversed, and Queen of Wands. And what's your Virgo? I'm so sorry, you already answered that. All right, love, so you're going through just a lot of stress in your life, not feeling good in really any of the big aspects of your life, romance, finance, career, etc. I think that's what you let me reread exactly what you said to me. Full of anxiety, stress, just feeling off with love, finance, and work, just everything. So just want a general reading. Okay. I definitely see things are not working out when it comes to especially your work. I'm assuming you don't get along with coworkers, or I'm not quite sure what it is, but I feel like there's a lot that is concealed within your work, that you need to move away from. You feel defeated. I'm very sorry, Joe. I'm here to give you some advice here. I've definitely been defeated many times in my life, and I feel confident saying everybody in this room has at one point felt defeated in their life, and there is always hope. And actually, it's part of the tree of life. It's part of there's even a tarot card for defeat, the Five of Swords. I feel like there is blocks with work. Yeah, your guides absolutely want to see you move past these blocks at work. And by move past them, I mean like move away from them. These blocks within your work aren't going away. They're not going anywhere. That's the problem. And you've got a lot of potential to move forward. You're very, very smart, and there are other opportunities out there for you, but you do have to go out there and find them. I don't know if you have been looking for another job, but that's a really big message I'm getting here, is that if you the dissatisfaction that you feel within your job is, I'm not saying it's creating a domino effect with other things in your life. I guess I am a little bit. It's a little bit of a catalyst. It's not, I don't know, I'm assuming you work full time. So we spend a lot of time working. We spend most of our time working. We spend most of our time at our place of work. And if it's really dissatisfying us, that can be one of the worst things to our mental health. And that will affect and can affect every other aspect we're talking about that falls into place here. Blocks with relationships, I ended it with a fire sign before it really got started. Should I have ended it? That would be a separate question, Jojo. If I see something like that, I'll let you know. But oftentimes when you have a gut feeling about something or someone, especially when in regards to ending it, I usually find that it usually was the right decision. And a lot of this is acknowledgement. They acknowledge that you're very, very dissatisfied in your love life with the Four of Cups reversed. Dissatisfied with the fact that there's no Emperor in your life right now. Nine of Cups reversed. It's dissatisfying you. But what they want to remind you of is divine timing. You saw flags. Yeah. I feel like I'd see, if you had made a mistake, Jojo, I feel like I'd be seeing it here. If he was the one for you, girl, and you had turned him aside, your guides would be like, hold on, back up, you got to talk to that man. I would see it here. I'd be like, is there some guy? I'm not seeing that here. I am seeing that you made actually a right decision when it came to walking away from someone with the Six of Swords. And that if you had walked away, oh my God, wow. You know, sometimes I wonder if giving readings in person would be more overwhelming, but I don't think so. I think it would be very succinct, because the things that you guys tell me is just, sometimes you guys will give me one tidbit of information. It just brings everything together so cohesively. So yeah, there is an answer here. You made the right decision, babe. Six of Swords, you walked away at the right time, because if you had done it, if you had waited any longer with this guy, you'd be heartbroken. You would be heartbroken. It wouldn't just be dissatisfied. It wouldn't be like, I know you're very unhappy with your love life right now. And I'm so sorry that you are feeling that way. And your guides are too. They don't want you to feel that way. But it does be feeling totally, totally heartbroken. I will say there's nothing worse than that, than being in the throes of heartache, which is where you could have very likely have ended up if you had stayed. Um, yes, he was not the one for you. The devil reversed. He was not someone who you were supposed to be bound to, and he was actually a bad influence. Um, One second here. You just, yeah, and that's what I was mentioning too, that gut instinct. Like you, I feel like like if you had a gut instinct, and that was the message I got from your guides. If you felt it, it was there. It was there. One sec. This is frustrating. Um, okay. Before it got serious. Yeah, precisely. Before it got serious. And that was really, really smart. They do acknowledge that that this has felt like one giant tower moment. I don't want to say the past year, but possibly maybe the past year has felt, or at least the last few months have felt like a tower moment, like things are crashing down around you. But the message I'm getting is no, no, they are not. And I always save the best for last. Don't worry. I always give all the heavy news, and then we get the good stuff at the end. You've got good stuff coming to you. Truly, love. I don't mislead. I don't give false hope. I'm not. That's not my thing. But if I see something good, I'm gonna tell you. And what I'm seeing is things are going to be rebalanced in your life with this Justice card. There will be a restored sense of balance. I really feel like the new year is going to be very good for you in many different ways. Your guides are really serious about you seriously considering leaving your workplace if it's possible for you to. Um, if it's possible for you to leave, definitely start looking for another place. Definitely seriously consider it with this Four of Swords. You've got a Ten of Cups future ahead of you, love. This is ultimate contentment, ultimate satisfaction, ultimate happiness. This is the traditional artwork is usually the mom, dad, the kids, the baby. And the right guy hasn't come around yet with this King of Wands love reversed. Your guides are doing everything they can on the other side to make sure that you don't end up with a schmuck and that you end up with the right guy, because there's definitely a right guy that is out there for you and they're doing their best to steer things in the right direction. Because you are a queen. You are the Queen of Pentacles and you are going to find your king. He's not in your general vicinity right now. So it's really, if you were to go forth in love right now, you would find disappointment and it would not lead you on the path to, and I don't know what you're ultimately looking for in love, but whatever your ultimate dream of satisfaction is in love, it is in your future. It is 100% in your future, but you've got to believe it. You've got to have faith in it, and you've got to be open to it. That's really important. Despite having maybe bouts of bad luck or misfortune, you've got to believe and know that life really is a roller coaster. Things can go from good to bad really, really quickly. They can go from bad to good just as quickly. And I see some serious improvements, just peace and love. Good. I think you're going to find a peaceful guy. I don't think that would be difficult to find. I don't know how old you are, but I'm just getting a message of something really serious. But it doesn't necessarily have to be something very serious, just something where you're really sharing something with someone. It sounds like you just would like to share something with someone romantically, and your guides understand that. They hear you loud and clear. They're just saying, please, girl, please be patient. Please be patient just for a little bit, because the right one, he is 100% out there. We're just trying to navigate him towards you. Okay. So that is what I am seeing for you, Jojo. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate you very much. And I hope I brought you some clarity. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, I wish you all the very best moving forward. I'm really sorry you're suffering from anxiety. Have you ever heard of something called the vagus nerve? I forget how it's spelled. I think it's VAGUS. And you can look up videos on how to floss and like stretch your vagus nerve. And oh my God, it does something to, I don't know if it's the fight or flight system or something, but it will calm you down. Try it out if you're not, it's a doctor that does it online, and he's a chiropractor, I believe. Or no, I think he's a psychologist. Anyway, check it out. It's good stuff. Thank you very much for your donation, Philomena. Thank you, thank you. All right, Felicia. And let's go ahead and add Philomena. All right, you have 2 questions, Felicia. Please go ahead and post your first question. And while you're posting your first question, I will be right back. Thank you. All right, Felicia. Is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Angels, Messengers, and Spirit Guides, is the 2019 Ford Escape a quality car? Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Eight of Pentacles. No, no, definitely not. Definitely not. You, I feel like you'd be stuck with a lot of burdens with this card, a lot of crap with this card. There'd be a lot of work that you may need to put into it down the line with the Eight of Pentacles. And it may be costly too, a little more costly than you would like. Again, with this Two of Swords, I feel like there's something that is not being told, not being revealed about this car. I think that you would enjoy it a little at first with the Knight of Cups, but I think long term, yeah, with this Three of Wands, like give it time, and I feel like you would be like, ah, no, this is not the one for me. All right, Miss Felicia, please go ahead and post your second question. Thank you. Okay, you want to skip your second question for now? You got it. We will come back to you, Miss Felicia. Miss Empress, whose name I'm so sorry I can't pronounce. Miss Empress, thank you so much for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Inupiaq Empress, are you out there? I used to have a Honda CRV, Charles. That was my last car. My last car was a Honda CRV, and those are actually very reliable, very solid cars. Yeah. Empress, Empress, Inupiaq Empress, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Yeah, that CRV was super reliable. I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't the most reliable, because I'll tell you what, Charles. I wasn't the most reliable owner of that car. She always needed, her name was Blue Betty. She always needed, the poor thing always needed an oil change. I feel like I wasn't in the best place in my life to really be able to take care of a car very well. And I don't want to say ride her into the ground. I kind of did. Was still able to sell her. We were still able to sell her. Damn, definitely got some mileage out of her. Good memories, good ass memories in that car. My blue party mobile. I used to live in San Jose. I used to drive all over San Jose because San Jose is just one giant suburban sprawl. I used to drive all over San Jose. Maintain a vehicle, and they will take you far. Yeah, I ended up dating someone who also had a CRV, and his was much more well maintained. And I actually know it would have probably still be working to this day if a buck hadn't had almost killed us when we were in Tennessee. Were we in Kansas? We were in Kansas. Yeah, driving through Kansas, driving to South Carolina, and this crazy buck almost killed us, jumped right onto the windshield. So it doesn't matter how good your car is, be careful driving in the summer at night on any big freeway in the middle of nowhere. Um, but yeah, no, yeah, I can definitely see the difference when I would compare my car to his and be like, oh yeah, no, I definitely, a well maintained car will definitely go far. Sorry, I just put a load in the washer. Who are you asking for? I'm asking for you, Empress. Empress, it's your turn. I'm asking for you, love. The price on a used one is expensive. I didn't even know they were expensive. I was super duper. Well, my ex got one for a really good price. Mine was super old, but mine was a gift. I was very, very lucky. I got mine as a gift, yo. From my ex's sister and brother-in-law. They knew I needed a car hella bad to get to work. Hella nice of them. Okay, I just wanted to see if I need to protect my energy from my ex and his wife. Okay, what is your ex's name and what's her name? First of all, love, what should I refer to you as? What's your first name again? Yeah, I guess cause yeah, you could really drive Hondas into the ground. Empress, I do. Empress, what should I refer to? What should I call you? What is your name, love? What's your first name? What do I call you, Empress? It's Darcy. Okay, Darcy. All right, love. Do you need to protect your energy from your ex and his wife? It would be helpful if I had their names, but I can just go on that. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Does Darcy need to protect her energy from her ex and his wife? What is your sign? What is his sign? And what is her sign? Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed, Judgment reversed, Knight of Cups, and the Devil. Absolutely. Darcy, you absolutely need to protect yourself. If you can just, you got to protect your energy from these people. Both of them are dark energy. Both of them are of a dark energy. with this devil card. And I don't feel like they're definitely an energetic threat with this Judgment reversed. Your guide was nodding their head to that question as well. Yeah, Charles, before I even laid out the cards, the message I was getting was, oh yes, you need to tell her you haven't, Darcy has a message that you need to tell her. Yes, oh yes, girl. This Queen of Swords is you. This is you. You're a fair, good woman. Draw boundaries. If you can, cut them out of your life. If you can avoid these people, really draw a line in the sand. Really cut it with them. He put me in a third party with this person. Are you still in a third party with this person? Wait, what? Now I'm so confused. With which person? With his new person. So he wanted to, of course, I've seen men do this. So I know what you're going to tell me. He wanted an open relationship, right? So he invited her into your guys' couple, and then he left you for her. Is that what you're referring to? Because if that's the case, he's the devil, girl. Stay away. They're both just as bad as the other. I have a feeling that's what you are, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm picking up. And yeah, Crystal, you feel it too. Sense a negative vibe before the reading ever got started. Yeah. He left you for her. Bingo. That's terrible. Not bingo, but that's what I thought. And I've seen men do this. He said so. Is he like a red pill Andrew Tate type guy? I've seen men do this before. Hey babe, let's have an open relationship. And then you guys start dating another woman, and then all of a sudden, it happens with women too. It happens more with men though. Oh my god. I'm so sorry you went through that, Darcy. That's terrible. While planning a birthday with you. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Look at all the black in those cards. Yeah, no, they're the Knight of Swords. They're Judgment reversed. They're certainly not. They have no godly presence within them. They're in no place to judge anyone, lest alone you, right now, from where they're standing. They got married behind your back. You've been silent for a year now. If you can remain silent, I would remain silent. I would separate myself. And I would separate myself from these two devilish people. I really would. If you want my advice, if you want to continue, I'm not saying you're not going to thrive if you keep these people in your energy, but it might make it a hell of a lot more difficult. It might not make it impossible. I'm not saying that if you keep these people in your energy, you'll never ever meet your person. But they're the type of people who very well might keep you from someone who you share a child, so you have to at least co-parent. That's this Queen of Swords, girl. You've got to be really fierce here. You've got to be so effing fierce. See her fighting the dragons? You've got to be really fierce here and not give in to emotions when you guys... I'm assuming you guys co-parent. If you do co-parent, keep it really plain and simple. Don't talk about who's talking to who's doing what, who's doing who. It's really, it's really moot at this point. They're bad people. They're not, and your guides are just like sirens right now. They're so grateful that you're not with either of them, even though he's the father of your child. And I see that. I don't see that. They usually want to see things work out, but this is like, wow, no. Even that, they're not saying don't co-parent, but they're saying that he's very dark, dark energy, very dark energy, and I believe, and I know you can protect yourself. This is protection, this Queen of Swords. Yes, right on. Have your dad or your mother there with you at all times, because they're not gonna, I'm sure they're not a fan of his. I bet you anything, neither of your parents is a fan of his. They won't allow for any conversation or any shenanigans to go down. Go with one of your parents. Go with one of your folks. And then you get an extra babysitter on the way there. Right? But that's a really good idea. That's excellent protection. Moms and dads are really good bodyguards, honestly. Like, there are certain laws of the land when it comes to people and their folks, and how you treat and speak to people's kids. And yeah, no, I think that's an excellent idea, Darcy. I do think you should still co-parent. You don't want to mess with that. It's a tough situation, but you can be really strong here, and I know you're going to be strong. You are that Queen of Swords. Oh, shoot. Girlfriend, did you want a 10 card read? I'm so sorry, girl. You donated for no, you're not done. You're not, no, you're not done. You're not, don't leave. Don't leave. You're not done. You still have either you have another 5 card reading, or we can expand on that. If you want to continue, I think the answer is plain and simple with that question. But I'd love to answer another question for you, because you did donate for 2. They have been your bodyguards against him. Totally. Totally. They're the best. Props to your parents. Girl, I'm sorry. I forgot I forgot just because I'm an airhead. I've got no excuse. I've got no excuse. I'm working right now, but I think I just didn't see the amount that you donated for. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Did you want me to expand? I can. I can expand on it, or we can answer something different. We can answer something similar in a different way. Which direction you want to go? Expand on that? Okay. Yeah, and it's interesting because a lot of, people in the chat were really saying stuff too. And like, while my people in the chat, we talk a lot. We talk amongst it, but we usually talk amongst ourselves. So many people at that time were just like, girl, stay away. I rarely see that. And honestly, I normally would be like, hey, you guys, this is my reading. I'm deadly serious. Normally that would be my attitude, you guys, but I felt like when Charles said it first, I was like, me too. I got it too. Like all of a sudden I had chills. I'm like, and I bet he's not the only one who felt it. Oh, I'm getting chills. Yeah, no, your guides and your angels are like really present. So let's expand on this. Should you protect yourself from the ex and his new wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Darcy protect herself from her ex and his new wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Darcy protect herself from her ex and his wife? I was thinking, I don't know. Do you want to ask your? I think actually, never mind. I think they're gonna elaborate here in the way I want them to. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Darcy protect herself from her ex and his new wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Darcy energetically and physically protect herself from her ex and his new wife? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Should Darcy protect herself from her ex and his wife? I saw that. Thank you. I can't see all the comments. I've been having to leave the chat. Yeah, no, pretty much everyone was like, yeah, Charles, Crystal, and Kristen were all just like, dude. I think there might have been one other person who was just like, yeah. It's very apparent that their energy is they're on a very low vibrational level, so to speak. Dark energy. Okay, let's see what we got here. Queen of Swords with the Chariot. Oh, interesting here. Okay. Knight of Swords reversed. Seven of Wands. Dead ass. Dead ass. Judgment reversed with Eight of Cups. Dead ass. Knight of Cups. This is all making a lot more sense now. Knight of Cups reversed with Ace of Swords reversed. Yep. The Devil and Four of Swords. Okay. So, what I was going to say, I kind of stopped myself for a moment. What I was going to say was, how about we switch the question around a little bit and ask how you should protect yourself? We already know your parents, but like in a deeper way, how you should protect yourself. And this to me is just saying, is deeply laying it out. One of the ways is meditation and prayer. Do you meditate? Do you pray? You don't need to be like Christian or be like part of a religion or anything. Praying is also totally goomby new age stuff too. You can pray, meditate, whatever. Do you do that? Because that's going to surround you consistently with protected white light and energy. And I will light a candle for you tonight, Darcy, because, well, hell, I just bought a bunch of them and you deserve one. You need the protection right now, quite frankly. So I'm going to light a candle for you. No problemo. Do it when I'm done with the live stream. But I also want you to, I mean, I can't make you do anything, but I would love for you to get into meditation and just surround yourself. So before seeing your live and ask for protection all the time. Yes. Okay. So if you did it right before seeing my live, that's a sign. I feel that's definitely a sign. And the more you implore your guides and your ancestors for protection, they listen, they see what's going on. They want to hear you speak it so they know that you're really truly seeing and acknowledging what is going on around you. Because when we don't speak certain things, Ace of Swords reversed, and maybe it's something you've never uttered to yourself, like, my ex, I still don't know his name. My ex is maybe you've never uttered the words, my ex is a jerk. My ex is a devilish person. My ex did me wrong. Maybe you've never said those things hey, girl, if you've never uttered those things to yourself before, go outside. You live in Alaska, right? Make sure you're wrapped up. Go out, it's a full moon, and howl at the freaking moon. Tonight's the night to howl at the moon, your intentions and what you want to repudiate. Because I also feel this is about not speaking to him, not giving him the upper hand and like saying his name is not worth saying. It's not worth saying. It's not worth saying out loud. But what is worth saying out loud is, if you haven't said it already, the fact that he's of dark energy. You don't have to say his name, but keep this person's energy away from me. I take this as two things: speaking your own truth spiritually, and don't speak his name. Don't mention his name on this channel. No need to. We read into this deeply enough. We're all good. And don't speak to him unnecessarily. No small talk. No extra talk. Just keep it short, sweet, simple. It's all that's needed. All that's needed. Queen of Swords with the Chariot. It's basically totally cheerleader. Your guides are definitely being a cheerleader for you. They're saying that if there's been any moment for you to be able to walk away from someone's ugly energy, now is the time. With this Queen of Swords with the Chariot, if there has ever been a time for you to be protective and defensive of other people's negative energies within your physical realm, now is the time with this Knight of Swords reverse and the Seven of Wands, which is all about defense. I'm so proud of how I handled this. I'm just being quiet and healing my own emotions from all this fuckery. I'm surprised you were allowed to type that word, but I love it. I love it. there's a reason why that word exists. I'm so proud of you too, girl. I feel like you've really been really, really strong. I know you're really, really strong. I know you're going to continue to be super, really strong. And you know what's right. You know what's wrong. You know what's correct behavior. You know what's not. You know what is it. You know what's fuckery. You know what is foolery, tomfoolery, ridiculousness, chaos, and confusion. And we do not entertain that dancery. No, no, ma'am. We do not. And it's hard sometimes not to, and when it's someone that you are still possibly bound to in some way. But I feel like the binding is really coming to an end, if there is still binding in that sense. And it's fully time to energetically walk away with the Eight of Cups. Don't walk away, obviously, with in co-parenting, as I keep on repeating. I know you're not going to, but in terms of energetically keeping him within your sphere beyond him, parenting your kid, no, he's not. He's not your friend. He's not a part of your life. He's just not. And yeah, I am extremely proud with how you've dealt with this. I get the sense that you've been extremely noble and you've held your head high. You've had a lot of grace and dignity. The Queen of Swords the Queen of Swords is a Libra, darling. And I don't know, we've talked a lot about Libras on this channel. Libras are lovely. Libras are diplomatic, graceful, noble, fair, yet firm with their boundaries. And that's you, baby girl. That's you, this Queen of Swords. You're very strong. You are fighting some dragons here, but you got it. You got the upper hand. You got this. You're totally on fire. And you have been. And you've done it being the woman, the bigger, I don't want to say the bigger woman, but the bigger person. I don't even want to bring up gender. The bigger person. But yeah, the bigger woman, of course. But the bigger person out of all three, y'all. I have Libra all up in my chart. Moon, isn't that what, weren't we talking about that earlier? Were you in the chat when I first started earlier, when I was talking about primal astrology? Were you here? Is that what we're talking about? I'm Libra rising. I love Libra. Libra is a great sign. Proud of it. Proud to be a part of it. Proud to know lots of Libras. Yeah. Yeah, no, that energy runs deeply with those Libras. So yeah, you keep yourself protected. You're doing a great job doing what you're doing already. But just continue, and definitely parents with the bodyguards as the bodyguards for sure. I commend you, Darcy. I really do. It's not, these things aren't ever easy. But you've got a lot of, you're really fierce. You've got a lot of strength. Yes, keep your energy protected from, yeah. And it is, yeah, I can tell you do. You just gotta keep on. Just gotta keep on with that. Cause they've got that dark power. But I think I know you're protected. I know you're totally protected. And I don't think that they're gonna be on the offensive. But with those dark powers that are just around, just good to keep yourself spiritually cleansed and clear, in my opinion. Always good to stay protected. Oh, right. Thank you. And thank you so much, Darcy. I appreciate you very, very much, love. Kristen, the OG reading. Oh, it was not easy at all by any means. All the crying and realizations. Imagine how much I had to hold myself back. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I've had times where I haven't held myself back in certain relationships, and that have really hurt me. And then there's been times where I have, and I mean, it's obviously, it's different when there's a kid involved too. Yeah, no, it's a lot, but I feel like the worst has totally passed, and I really feel like things are gonna get better from here. Thank you so much, love. Thank you, thank you. Kristen, you want the OG? Did you want the 10 card reading, or did you want 2 5-card readings? Ten card, you got it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? The Lovers, the World reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, 4 of Swords, popped right in my hand, 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups reversed, King of Swords, Justice, 3 of Swords reversed, and Ace of Cups. Okay. What's going on here? 10 of Swords with the Ace of Cups. He's still, I'm not saying, like, I don't want to give you false hope here because I think that he's being so, like, I just don't like, he's conflicted. It's back and forth, back and forth. We have this 10 of Swords, like, this is, something's come to an end type energy with this 10 of Swords. But then we've got this Ace of Cups, like, burgeoning romance energy. And then with his thoughts, we've got the World reversed with the King of Swords being the Aquarius card. He doesn't think that things have come to a complete end with the World reversed. And I really would be so I'd like to say that he is definitely taking advantage of your patience with this King of Swords. I feel like he feels like he simply can. Um, his feelings, we got the Ten of Wands reversed with Justice. It's like he knows that I feel like he knows that's you. What do you mean? What's you? Isn't Justice Libra? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. I was gonna say, what's this feeling of justice here? It's like, yeah, he has feelings for you, but it's like he thinks that he's beset with burdens, which okay, yeah, to an extent, I guess he is, but he's claiming that these burdens are preventing him from being able to be there for you or talk to you in the way that he should. Yet the feelings are still there. I don't want to deny that. I do. I'm not going to. His intentions, we've got the Four of Swords with the Three of Swords reversed. I don't think he wants to completely end this with this Three of Swords reversed, but I do think with this Four of Swords, that he does want to take a fat pause, a huge step back, a huge breather, but I don't think he's intending on ending things like completely. However, in my opinion, that ball's in your court. I'd like to. I feel. Maybe you don't feel like it is, but I feel like if he were to try to come back to you, I would really hope that you would. I know it'd be tough, but like would truly assess like whether he was really in it for the long haul this time, or if he was just going like if he was really in it to win it this time, right? Not just even necessarily for the long haul. Keep my other question for later. I'll need to find a card before I ask another question. Okie doke, Felicia, no problem. Yeah, and I don't blame you having your boundaries and your reservations either. And furthermore, that's what I'm seeing here with these general energies with the Lovers and the Three of Cups reversed. It's like you still have affection for him, you still have feelings for him, yet you're not wanting to talk to him right now. You're not wanting to spend time with him right now with this Three of Cups reversed. You're like, I'm sorry, I'm good. Need some space. Need some space. After what was said and done, this is too much. Too much. Yeah, you are gonna have boundaries. You do have boundaries. I feel like he's crossed them in a way, or he's created them, shall we say. I'm so sorry, love. And I feel like he is it's like he doesn't want to break your heart, but it's like he already has. What is this thinking here? This Three of Swords reversed. He doesn't want to break your heart, but he wants to take a step back. How about whatever happened to communicating that kind of stuff better? You know? It's terrible communication. Yeah. Yeah, no way. Yeah, he's awful. He's the worst at communication. He is very bad. Very bad. I'm really sorry you're going through this, Kristen. And I hate the fact that he's just like on the fence here and not making any solid ass decisions. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. at all, not one little bit. And yeah, like he could use his big boy words here. But yeah, that is what I'm seeing. That is what I'm seeing. Thank you so much, Kristen. Much love to you as always. I appreciate you. Much love. Philomena, thank you so much for your donation. Philomena, please go ahead and post your question in the chat. Thank you. Is the list currently open for donation only right now? If you want to make a donation, yes, the list is still open. Will anything happen between you and Gabriel? Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? You know his sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will anything happen between Philomena and Gabriel? Seven of Cups reversed, Knight of Pentacles, Strength reversed, King of Cups, and Page of Wands. I do think something's gonna happen. So wait, what happened? Our friendship stopped when me and Tyler were together. So you guys aren't talking at all? I kind of see this with the Seven of Cups reversed, like someone's avoiding some kind of conversation, some kind of connection here. But I'm biting about this. I was gonna say he's the emotions I'm feeling are strong. This King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, these are all great court cards. These are court cards of emotions, of action, of change. So there's definitely a lot of positivity there. Is he feeling still a little slighted? Because he said he wasn't looking for anything serious. Okay. I think he really, really likes you. And that might have, and I think that might be possibly why he stopped talking when y'all stopped. Maybe that was why he stopped talking when you were with Tyler. And I don't think and he said he wasn't looking for anything serious. Interesting. Well, I think he's looking for something a little bit more than just fun here, but that's just what I'm seeing. Nothing ever happened between us. We've been friends going on 3 years. Yeah, this feels like a development here. like someone's kind of leveled up, definitely leveled up in their emotional maturity, I feel. I don't know if you sense that or feel that at all, you know, but that's definitely what I'm kind of sensing and feeling here. Um, yeah, someone has leveled up in their emotional maturity. Yeah, he was. And I think it's made him feel a little insecure with this strength card here. I think that made him feel a little insecure, but I feel like now he knows that you're not together. It's kind of like a fresh slate, new possibilities. Um, and I feel like he's definitely willing to take it. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Cups. He's definitely still got a thing for you, girl. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's what I definitely strongly feel. So that is what I am seeing for you, love. Will anything happen? Yeah, I do think something's gonna happen. I do. I think I don't know how intense it's gonna be with that Seven of Cups reverse, but I know you said I think you invited him this weekend to hang to you invited him out this weekend. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a good time for you, Philomena, for both of you. I think it'll be good. Thank you very much, Philomena, for your donation. I really appreciate you. Thank you, love. All right, I'm going to do a last call for all donations. Oh, that's sweet. You guys are going to the movies. I love that. You guys don't have to talk, through the whole thing or anything. That the awkward silences are totally fine in movies, but you guys can like gauge each other's sense of humor and stuff. Actually, I don't know what type of movie you guys are seeing, but movies always a good idea, I think. I always fully support going to the movies for a date, and that's great. Last call for all donations. Last call. Last call for all donations. I will be on again tomorrow. Same time, probably a little earlier tomorrow, I think. Good night, Charles. You have a wonderful evening. Yes, everyone, stay safe and stay warm. I agree with that sentiment. 100%. Last call for all donations. Yeah, life is good. Life been good. It has been good to me. Yeah, life is good. Yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to the holidays and the new year for sure. Absolutely. Thank you for asking, Charles. It's very kind of you. How about you? I normally I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. I would know, or if you were in the room when I mentioned it, but I'm normally not the hugest fan of the holidays. But my brother is coming to visit from Istanbul, and I haven't seen him in like 4 years, so I'm really excited about that. I'm looking forward to that, and I just have this feeling that good things are coming. 2024. I've got some good ideas for some new things, and yeah. Hoping to do more in-person readings with people, like at bars. I guess clubs would be too loud. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, whatever. I just don't know how to promote that kind of stuff, but we'll see. Just putting that out into the universe. That's what I'd like to do more of. I love doing this channel though, but it's just a different experience. I feel it's interesting to have both, seeing both experience. That's great to hear. I don't like holidays, whatever comes my ways. Maybe make some flyers. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, good old flyers, man. I'm old school. I was thinking Craigslist. But who knows? All right, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm pretty hungry. I'm kind of pretty busted and tired. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. See y'all then. Good night.